What's up, everybody? Live from Crystal City. It's this place right here. I'm sorry about the echo, but it's a little quiet place. Great little setup they have here. So I was here around the way. Let me just shoot the video. But anyway, so check this out. I just want to touch base, and again, I did a review on one of my fragrances to talk to a little bit about my fragrance company and stuff like that, or fragrance line, whatever you want to call it. But just to give you some more knowledge and stuff like that. And I am going to talk about two other fragrances that we have like in the line. So as we go along, so Darna, how this whole thing happened. It kind of, how should I say, it just fell in my lap in a way, but in the same time, it's something that a passion that I didn't see coming, Like, I want to put it this way, the best way to put it, on how when I first started my fragrance channel, Set Nation, it used to be Fragrance Obsession, then I changed it to Set Nation. I had this drive, which I still do. I still have this drive about, just fragrances, just a passion about fragrances. I mean, throughout, I think about 2.5 years, now it's 3 years, I probably spent, I don't know, almost $10,000 or something like that on all the fragrances that I have. Editing gear, laptops, phones, microphones, setups, desks, and so on and so forth, which all that doesn't even matter, because it's something that I'm happy with. It gives me happiness talking about anything fragrance. So now I'm in a crossroads. Not so much of a crossroads, but just a point in my life that I'm finding more passion creating fragrances than, and don't get this wrong, I still love doing reviews, which I'm still going to do. I just want to pay attention to more to the fragrance side and creating fragrances, especially at this time, because I miss going to TJ Maxx. Everything's closed. Anything that has to do with fragrances or makeup, or you guys know, I don't have to explain. TJ Maxx and Marshalls and all those stores are not a need. Okay, sorry, yeah, with the whole fragrance channel, as soon as everything gets back, hopefully, pretty soon. I'll still be doing fragrances if I come across something cool. I'm still going to TJ Maxx. I don't only go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls for the fragrances. I do other stuff like for my house and my setup and stuff like that. But every time I'm there, I pass by the fragrance department, and if there's something cool, I got my phone, pull it out, record. But I just feel like the fragrance review on YouTube, if you're too different, all right, and this is something I didn't say or whatever, I just kept it to myself because it's not a big deal and it's not something I dwell about, or it's just whatever. It is what it is. If I feel, and this is just me and my point of view, I feel if you're not like everybody else, if you're different, you're gonna have more of a harder time getting to where you put yourself, once you start a fragrance channel. Been doing it now like 3 years, let's say about 3 years, and like I said, if you're not polished, if you're not doing it, and it's sad, but it's the truth. And I'm not saying being polished or being on point and being like everybody else is a bad thing. It's good, but for me, if I can't be myself and do something that I like, it's just like a job. If you don't enjoy doing your job, you're not going to do it 100%. But I'm not saying I'm not going to do it 100%. I'm still going to do it because it's a passion of mine. I love doing fragrance reviews, especially on the affordable fragrances, or if I find a discount or whatever. I try to save money, in the same time talk about, I love talking about underrated fragrances, and I learned a lot throughout this 3 years about the fragrance community and what people want, what they don't want, and so on and so forth. And I got kind of like, I was like, well, let me just do something about it. And again, like, I had my buddy of mine, he was trying to start something because he has his own business. And now what we did is, the brand Darna, is we linked up his IT business, and he gave me a place where to launch the fragrance, like a the headquarters, so to speak. So we have a warehouse and we have an office, and it's not something, we're not making this shit from some basement or some, which, again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, we actually have a warehouse, and because I didn't just want to slap on any label and just sell it out there, some homemade shit. I really wanted to we spent probably about $5,000 on packaging, bottles, paying my perfumer. The machine that makes the labels alone is like $300, $400. Again, which money doesn't matter when it comes down to happiness and doing something that you love and pouring your heart into it. That means a lot to me, you know what I mean? So my fragrance is 120% all just great, like super high quality for the price that price point that we marketed that we put on the website. And I'll leave my website. We're still making some changes on there as we go along, because this is our first time doing it, and we are going to launch 3 fragrances to test the water, to see how the market is, instead of like just creating so many and then just having them like sit if we don't, if we don't sell them. So that's that. So this is basically just a video about just touch base and where I'm coming from and where I see myself, in the next year or so. So mostly paying attention of creating fragrances and creating high quality, great fragrances, long lasting, performing fragrances. And if you can see, I know a few other reviewers, buddies of mine, they reviewed, and they don't play any nonsense. And they're not saying it's good because I'm their friend or anything. They are really credible. They are they'll tell you how it is, and that's that. So just stick around. I'm gonna make another video. This is just to touch base and to tell you where things are, and that's that. All right. Okay. So just stay on. I'm gonna shoot the video on the other fragrances right now. So like, comment, subscribe, and stick around. And it's gonna be part 2 of this whole thing that I'm doing right now. Okay. Thanks everybody. See you on the next.